Hey broskies! Welcome to Fag and Hag with your favorite fag and your favorite hag. I'm Lou.
That's the dumbest.
Not again. What's something we're heated about? Theater etiquette.
Hold my Coke.
No.
People need to think it's a different day.
We're in the exact same spot in
People
the
need
exact
to-
same outfits. You haven't noticed your name.
And I'm Jessica. We just talked about this. Your dreams tell the future.
I'm talking about this. Okay.
Your dreams tell the future.
Here's what I believe. When you have deja vu, you're just remembering past dreams you've had. And the dreams are telling you what's going to happen in the future. And I really don't know what else to say about this. That's not the look I want. Repeated dreams you've had.
I know there's one that I have repeatedly where it's like, that I'm like flying. And I don't know how I know it's repeated because that's such like a generalized thing. But it's like you're flying through like clouds. And then I always go through like, do like the same group of people and it always like looks the same. And I can't picture it right now. But like when it happens, like in the dream, I'm like,
there it goes again.
There it goes again, like in my mind, which is weird because then I know it's a dream. So then is that technically counted as lucid dreaming?
No.
Because isn't lucid dreaming when you know you're dreaming? Like in the dream, you're like,
Well,
I'm dreaming. But it isn't when you control
when
it.
you're
though,
like,
too.
I'm like here and like it's, you do stuff and you can.
Okay, well then I've never lucid dreamed.
Neither have I.
You're boring.
I tried that, you know, those like audio things.
Audio, like the ones that talk you to sleep.
Sort of. When you look
You're
up
making a mess.
the ones that are like videos that's like, this will help you lucid dream. That didn't help me lucid dream.
I remember watching those because it kind of scares me. Because there's like those dream. There's like.
Tell them what you think about lucid dreaming.
Okay. So, like, it's like, okay, so I know it's like you can control your dream stuff, and I've always wanted to do that. Like, I think that would be cool and everything. Shut up. But there are so many encounters with people who talk about that they, like, lucid dreamed, and then they get, like, stuck, and then, like, stop!
You're not using the words I want you to use.
And then a demon.
There you go.
I knew that's what you were waiting for. And then, like, there's, like, a bunch of, like, evil spirits that, like, connect people through lucid dreaming. And, like, people get stuck in these dreams where they're, like, it's so real because it's, like, a dream, but they're, like, you're being, like, murdered. And you have, like, these dark entities over you. And then lucid dreaming leads to sleep paralysis, which is very real.
I believe that.
Sleep paralysis? Well, yeah, you should believe it. There's statistics, and multiple people have said it.
That lucid... What?
Oh.
I'm fully aware sleep paralysis exists. I'm not fighting at that. I do believe lucid dreaming would lead to sleep paralysis.
You're gonna piss so much, and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna clean it up.
You are gonna clean it up. You have no choice. You're my mother.
You've distracted me from my tall tale.
Long story short, she doesn't want to lucid dream because she's afraid of getting possessed by a demon.
I didn't say possessed, I said haunted.
But you said that before.
Not possessed, haunted. Possessed happens in other things. This is a whole other thing we don't agree on. He doesn't believe in ghosts, and I 100% do. Anyway, ghosts are real. Lucid dreaming scares me.
Ghosts are just a figure of psyche.
I forget what we were talking about.
Vaginas.
No.
For you and
No.
for me. How are they sleeping?
I don't know, but I just put it.
Your poots smell like... Did they say sweet corn before? It does smell like sweet corn.
Thank you. So I
Stale
smell
sweet
like,
corn.
sewage.
Rotten eggs.
Absolute sewage. Like, I don't mean to be like, that makes me sound like I'm
Dramatic?
just trying to be dramatic. But like, the amount of times we've driven past like a sewage plant, and I'll turn to you, and I'll be like,
Did you fart? And I'm
did
like,
you fart?
How?
And you'll be like, no, and I smell that, and I hate you. You know you do, though. Like, you can smell it yourself.
I smell like rotten eggs.
What was the original topic of this?
Dreams.
So you said dreams predict the future. Here's the thing, I think some do. Because there are some where I'm like, I dreamt this. This is weird.
There's a time where I dreamt that I picked up the phone and just heard a witch cackle and I got so scared.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
That was older.
really creepy.
That was,
Did you ever?
That was an old
Did anyone
one.
ever call you in witch cackle?
You did.
That's just my laugh.
Exactly. That's how you laugh.
No, you do like a.
Yeah.
When you like
Being
really
horrible.
laugh, I feel like you just don't laugh though, because you're like. And then it's like.
But when I find something that's like, I don't know, like like some different kind of funny, and then I laugh like, ha 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 ha.
That's fake.
But it isn't sometimes.
Why did you just become like posh? Okay.
Let me go get my dream journal.
No. Okay. So like, no one cares that much.
I want to think about dreams I've had before.
Okay, so here's the thing. My mom had a dream once where she was driving on a baseball field with my dad in a convertible, and these pigs came out of nowhere and started biting at the car, and they were electrocuting only her. Like my dad was like, "What is wrong with you?" And she was like, "Ow!" Like, what does that mean?
It means that she has a sparkling personality. Not being able to scream.
Oh my god, literally all the time. Literally all the time.
Horrifying.
It is one of the scariest things.
Horrifying.
Like my arm back in there.
Because there have been times when I'm in a dream and I want to scream, and
You can't. Like, it's
well,
really
I can't.
physically-
But then I'm also like, oh, this is a dream. I'm usually not able to scream. Let me really try now, and it still never works.
No, see, like, usually it's just like, I don't know, I'll be scared or something, and I'll scream, and like nothing comes out. But like the scariest dream I ever had, where like that happened, was I like vividly remember it, was I was walking down the street at night, and I don't know where it was, but it was like stereotypical, like the yellow lights, yellow, orange, like street lights like that, and I was walking like by myself, and some guy like pulled me into a car and started raping me, and I like vividly like could feel like it was so bad. Like he never like got too far. I woke up before that happened, but he was like, you could tell what the intentions were, and he went to like rape me, and I was screaming like to save my life, and it just like wouldn't happen, and I started crying because I was like, I'm gonna die.
That's scary. I have a fun fact. Do you ever have like a really hot guy and you want to have sex with him in your dream,
All the time.
but you don't?
What do you mean?
Like you don't, like you're not able to have sex with him. Like either something happens and you don't see yourself having sex with him, or he like turns into something else.
Yes.
That is your brain, honey. I saw this in a video. That's your brain because your brain wants like a long-term relationship and not just like a one-night stand. So it like transforms it so it doesn't happen.
I've had sex with multiple people in my dreams before.
I have too, but
Like, what does that mean? How is that allowed to happen but others aren't?
I don't know.
Like, I've had like dreams where it's like I'm like
not
with
a
some guy,
psychologist.
and I'll be like, ooh, and it's like total like movie where you go to kiss them and they come back and it's like a total different person. However, I never questioned.
Sex dreams. Sex dreams are always like, meh. Like,
That's so accurate.
right. Like I've never had like
Where I'm like, whoa, that was good.
like full blown like intercourse. I've had like a cute like.
You never had like dreams where you have like intercourse?
I've never had someone anally
Insert a penis.
Yeah.
Insert a
Here's the
penis
thing.
into your asshole.
I have given a blowjob in my dream, and you know this is a fact because it tasted soggy, and she said, "Why did it taste soggy? Like, what did you eat before you
This is
went
what
to
I
bed?"
said when he told me in the morning.
And I thought, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't eat anything soggy. Oh, I had stuffing, so that made sense.
So no, every time he has stuffing, I'm like,
It was horrible, and then it made me want stuffing a little bit more. Holding a machine gun.
high school parking. That is a nightmare.
Robbery in our house, but it wasn't our house we have now. I stabbed him with a sword in the chest repeatedly.
A sword.
Not
Not even like a knife. You're like.
Wait, I don't remember that dream at all. And that's really funny. I had a dream once that my friend had her period, and all of my friends did the best they could to put a tampon in, but it was a bloodbath. It was all over everyone's face, and I just walked into it. I was like.
Could you imagine?
It was on the Washington D.C. trip too. Not that I had the dream, but I had a dream that like we were all rooming together,
Yeah,
and that's what was
Washington,
happening.
DC trip. Oh.
That was horrible.
My God.
August 4th, 2015. That's when that happened.
That's so gross.
Oh, here's something. Would you ever do something in your dream and you're so satisfied when you wake up that you did it? Like I sent a rude email to a teacher, and I was never more like excited about it. I woke up and I was like, "That'll show you."
Oh, I never had him.
I hated him. He was a fucking bitch to me. I sent Mr. an email that said he was the worst teacher, and I got some other kids to send it. But I got a detention because I wrote it. Mrs. Sluzar dragged me to the high school to get a detention slip. I was wearing my booties at the high school.
This is foreshadowing because you literally got pulled down to the principal's office in high school to get a detention.
But I wasn't in booties.
No, you wore booties a couple days before.
Yeah.
And
But
that was like months before.
I told the teacher to her face she was awful, and then I got a detention. I never got a detention. Never have I had a detention.
Yes, you.
Saturday schools.
School
suspension.
Oh my god, yeah.
Never had a detention.
I remember. Because that's one thing we got really mad at last year.
Does that make sense?
Tell us, Chagrin.
Tell us, Chagrin.
Does that make sense?
Does that make sense? Never.
Perfectly reasonable.
Got a detention, then they were all like, Saturday school. And I was like,
yeah, the first thing you did wrong, they give you a Saturday school. And then after that, in-school suspension.
And I was like, yeah,
you've only gotten in trouble
I'll
twice,
do it.
And they skipped right to those two.
First of all, the in-school suspension was so dramatic. Saturday school was done.
That's so accurate.
Done perfectly fine.
It was dumb, too. What'd you do? You sat in the office?
No, I thought
No, you sat in the library.
No, I thought you were asking what I did to do. I was like,
I know
damn what I did.
I know what you did.
I sat in the... Fun fact, in-school suspensions, best thing I've ever had. They're like, do work and don't go on your phone and you can have lunch at this time. Bitch, they put us in a cement box in the back of the school and did not check on us. Like, they checked on us once. And so I just sat there and I colored and I was on my phone, I was listening to music, I was playing games on my Chromebook.
I know, I remember texting you being like, oh my god, like today's just in school suspension. Like, oh shit. So I texted you and I was like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, I am living
I was like, great!
the life.
I don't have to go to school.
I would have preferred an out of school suspension because then you don't have to come to school.
No, but then I sleep through it and then it's just like a weekend. But this time I got to like, get up. It was annoying, but like, I got to enjoy it.
Yeah. The only thing is like, isn't it when you get out of school suspensions or, yeah, out of school suspensions, you have to do community service? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I don't really.
You're a baddie.
I know. I've gotten 2 detentions in my time.
Wait, for like teachers' reasons?
Yeah. They were both from teachers.
It wasn't like the tardies or like something like that?
Oh, no.
Wow.
It wasn't that I was rude, though. Don't get your hopes up too much. I wasn't too rude. I wasn't rude. My first one was dumb. It was from... And it was because they put a new rule in when I was in 7th grade, I think. Yeah, 7th grade. They put in a new rule that if you had like 3 or more unfinished or missing assignments, then like you got a detention, because that makes sense. And so I had like 1 missing and then like 2 unfinished. Like I would just not do the last question of my homework because I wouldn't want to because it'd be done. And so they counted as unfinished. So then I got a detention from that. But then that rule only lasted like maybe a month because they realized like they were giving everyone detentions. And then my second one pisses me off so much. It was yes.
Bleep out our name.
No.
This is going online.
I don't care. Come for me.
I'm still in the school. Fuck you. No, fuck you.
You don't have her as a teacher, and do not get upset.
I'm still getting in trouble.
And she had what's it called? It was me, Caroline, and Sean. We're all in the hallway in the middle school, and we went to go talk to Miss Aronavage about something. I know. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. But we went to go talk to her about something, and so we were standing outside of this teacher's room talking to Miss Aronavage, and then she went back in her room, and we turned around to leave, and we were like, oh my god, like, I don't know, maybe we were talking about an assignment or something, so we were like, oh my god, like, this assignment's gonna be so interesting, I'm probably gonna fail this class, blah, 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 blah. She comes out of her room, this teacher, whips out of his room, she's like, excuse me, you 3, turn around right now and write your names down. You are talking so loud, you're being disrespectful, I'm having a class, write your names down, you're all getting detention. And we all were like, we were talking, but to a teacher? So I was like, sorry, like, what? And, like, we were trying to be like, we were talking to Miss, and she was like, I don't want to hear it. Like, this is so ridiculous. And I was like, bitch, if you're gonna be like that, close your fucking door.
Could you imagine if I was in that situation?
What, you'd be like...
I'd be like, honey, you want my name? No, I would have gone off on her. I'd be like, you want me to get Mrs. Aronovich? I will get Mrs. Aronovich.
We were all too scared. I was too scared in 8th grade. If that happened in high school, Could you imagine if that happened to me and you at the same time? We would
No.
and we'd
This
be
is
like,
what happened. We would look. You don't know my name?
and like when we said we were
Like,
talking.
You want me to write down? You know my name. You know.
You're like the only gay boy in Chagrin. Everyone should know your
I'm
name.
the best gay there.
You're definitely the hottest gay guy in Chagrin, though.
Thank you, cause I'm the only one.
You don't have much competition. Well, the others are nasty.
Really don't.
You really don't.
I.
But even if you did,
really
you
don't.
outshine.
Oh, thank you. You so sweet to me. In both genders.
We are talking about the tensions we started at Dreams. How did we get
Whoa!
here?
How did we get here? One time I had a dream and I had a gorgeous lace front Glinda wig,
I want it.
and it was like sort of my hair, like permanent, and I was like, that was my hair.
Oh, okay.
So then I woke up and I've never been more
Devastated.
I've never been more devastated.
Devastated. I know what you meant.
Okay.
It's okay.
And I woke up, I was like, are you joking me? Like, and then, like 2 days after I watched the video and that girl had the same wig I had. I was like,
I feel like your dreams specifically really tell the future.
I think they do. I had a dream, a deja vu, of me running around this house and like going and looking out that window. And that was before we moved here.
And it looked just like this?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Like I ran from my bed and it was like a little different, but like it was also sort of hazy. But I remember I looked and I was looking out over like into the driveway from that window.
Oh, hello. Fix your hair. Fix your hair.
No.
Fix your hair. Oh, my socks. I forgot.
Alright, we're done. Bye, broski.
No.